All right, there, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform where they're giving out back-to-back updates on how things they be. Okay, the latest one with the boss brain. Without further ado, yes, over 10,000 Nigerian soldiers have resigned. They don't run as a Tinubu government has faltered and has not done anything to move forward. Biafra Liberation Army at the same time has advanced with immediate effects. Okay, without much wasting of your time, let us go into the details of this news. Yes, a wave. They don't start down with a wave. A wave of panic has swept through the Nigerian military as over 10,000 have reportedly tendered their resignation in what is being seen as a major crisis for the government of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The mass resignation comes amidst growing dissatisfaction with the government's handling of security challenges, especially in the southeast where the Biafra Liberation Army has made significant advances. Sources within the Nigerian Zoo Armed Forces, of course, confirmed that the soldiers, many of them stationed in conflict zones, have cited poor working conditions, lack of adequate weaponry, delayed salaries, and overwhelming stress as key reasons for their departure. This development has left a significant gap in the country's military apparatus at a time when insurgency, banditry, and movements are on the rise, which would, my people, only make things worse, even with the state of how things are at the moment, with how there is a rise in everything at the moment. According to the military insiders, morale within the armed forces has been steadily declining since the beginning of the year, with many soldiers feeling abandoned by the federal government. Promises of reforms and better support for troops have largely gone unmet, and the situation has reached a boiling point in recent months. An anonymous soldier who recently resigned spoke to the reporters about the dire conditions. He said, "We had sent into dangerous territories with outdated weapons and no clear strategy. Our families are not taken care of and we are paid late. How do you expect us to fight under these conditions?" My people, you they see at the same zoo country where some people go open mind, they talk say they won't go actually represent. My people, go actually end well for anybody at all, because now yourself they go kill. You are just sending yourself to judgment. You allow Nigeria to happen to you, because that is what the case will be. Because they are not even treating you well. They are not even doing anything to help your life. Nothing at all. And you think it's going to be well with anything that concerns you. It is a complete waste of your time. Okay, let us continue. Reports also suggest that the government has been slow to respond to the growing resignation crisis, with attempts to contain the situation largely ineffective. The loss of the experienced personnel has crippled several ongoing operations, particularly in the northeastern and southeastern regions, where Boko Haram and the other groups continue to pose significant threats. Again, in the midst of the turmoil within the Nigerian military, the Biafra Liberation Army, the BLA, a group fighting for the independence of the Biafra land, has reportedly gained ground in the southeast, emboldened by the Zoo military's internal crisis, which is normal. The Biafra Liberation Army has intensified its efforts, with reports of group seizing of control of key towns and launching coordinated attacks on military outposts. And these things will keep on happening until the respect and allow the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and allow the Biafra independence, only then, I repeat, only then can peace reign and can everybody go back to what they were doing. Yes, my people, at this particular point, will let you hear from the other sources that we have from the next audio you would hear. Enjoy.
We will be so oppressed and compressed in this nation that for anyone to even come out and say I am an Igbo person will be treated like people that are not human beings. And my people, it would be the first time that tribalism will be so strong that we will not be able to say that we will not come out proudly to say we are Igbos or we are so and so. My people, it is getting to that time. If you think it is not getting to that time, look at the place where we are now, right now. These are the things that were talked about in the old, that were talked about by our leaders earlier on. Ndi Igbo that were leaders, our Igbo leaders earlier on, that these are the things that will be happening. But of course, most times we did not believe, or people back then did not believe it. But look at it now, we have found ourselves in that same situation. And now we are lamenting, we are crying. But no, we are not going to stop. My people, I feel like this should just be an eye-opener to people to understand that we cannot survive under, we cannot dwell under the same people. We cannot dwell under their roof. Their roof is not a roof. Their roof, higa. We will surely, the sun will surely strike us if we say we are going to hide under them, because they are not interested in anything that concerns our business. They are only interested in anything that will benefit them, and they can use our resources. Ndibo, and they are interested in our resources, what we are able to do, how hard we are able to work to keep the country going, because they are all lazy people. Every single one of them very lazy. To see someone that is hardworking, or that would want to put in extra work as an Igbo person, as an Hausa person, or as a Fulani person, is very hard. And that is the truth of the matter. Which is why if you come to the JAMB lessons, or when you come to take JAMB and everything, if you come to Igbo people, they will carry their exam scores and exam cutoff mark and put it in 300, 350. 320, but then their own, if they manage to even get 90, they will pass them. Manage to get 100, that person might. That is what it is. This is clearly not fair. And then those people will be giving more treatments, more better treatments than we ourselves, because that person is from the north, and they will take it from where they are in the north, from their schools in the north, and still bring it to the east, because someone that would still be getting around those low-level courses, low-level cutoff marks, will still be allowed, because they are trying to invade, they are trying to encroach into every system that concerns Ndibo and Biafrans. This is their plan. Now, putting all this command. There was a time that Buhari came out and said the same thing, and the backlash was so much that, of course, it was not. Now, it's looking at it. It's happening the second time, should let you know that this thing is something they've had in mind. This thing is a plan that they've had right from time, to make sure that we bring these people down to their feet. We encroach into their land. We make sure that we take over their land. Imagine giving Fulanese a free land. They didn't even say free land in every place in Nigeria, in every place in Biafra land, in Abia State, in Ebonyi State, in Enugu State, in Owerri, in Imo State. My people, think about it. When these ones have land, it means that they can get a base of wherever that land is, use it to plan and invade, and do a whole lot of things. And that is the issue we keep having. These are the issues we keep having every single time. When these things are not treated properly, you see that we would always have issues. Issues upon issues upon issues upon issues. And when these issues start compiling and keep growing and keep going high, my people, it means at some point we will not be able to contain it. But if it starts now to go against every single thing, to make sure that, to let them know that we are not giving up on our call to get Biafra, then they will come to understand that we are serious, and that anything we've ever said has always been serious. and they will take us more seriously, because that is what we need to do, because that is what we are. We are serious people. That is why the Biafra Liberation Army and the Biafra Navy, every single people involved in this particular movement is working tirelessly to make sure that we get what we want. And so that is the problem. That is the effort we need to keep having. So yes, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.